This is kind of along the lines of the Daily Wire TradCon,
Oh
Billy
God.
Ray Brandt, whatever.
Yeah, she went after you, didn't she?
I mean, it didn't look like she went after me at first because it was like, okay, I'll put up Rich's tweet and I'll make a comment. And she said basically he's right, but then she's like, oh, he's wrong too. And then it's giving guys hopelessness. But I want to show you what these uh I mean, I call them TradCon plants, right? Like you get these gals that will enter into the Mano Swamp and they'll go there to get the attention to then draw the eyeballs off the work that the men are doing. And they're not really innovative or saying anything brand new or worthy of in-depth discussion. It's just talking points. And this chick has since left the Mano Swamp, it seems, and joined Daily Wire, which is like the Ben Shapiro's and the
Yeah.
Jeremy's Razor crowds and the Matt Walsh's, and Candace Owens had left recently, but Jordan Peterson's still involved. So she's gone for the TradCon thing. So of course her voice has shifted a little bit. So what I wrote here is I'm right, I'm wrong, and then she shoves words in my mouth that I never say because she was complaining about losing male viewers, and it's because she's grifted from Red Pill to Daily Wire. But I said over here, God forbid men unplug, understand how the world actually works, and raises their standards to get better results. But check this out.
Remove sex from a relationship and 90% of women have nothing to offer. Remove money and 90% of women will disappear. Honestly,
I'm just going to pause that for a sec because I use an app called Hype Fury, which is very useful for Twitter X. If you guys are using Twitter X for your business, definitely check out Hype Fury. It's a really useful tool. But what it does is it'll take popular tweets and you can auto plug them so that it just automatically repopulates things that gets views and gets reaches. And it's a good idea. Like some people say, oh, it's just lazy. But the thing is you always get new eyes on social media. So it's worthwhile having an automated plugging system.
Yeah, it's always new for somebody.
Yeah, because it's always new for somebody. But anyway, first she goes, yeah, well, he's right. But this is where it kind of goes sideways for her.
Money and 90% of women will disappear. Honestly, he nailed it. Women today are useless, ran through, materialistic, and draining your wallet. You'd be better off flying to Thailand and becoming a passport bro because Western women, not worth it. Got your attention?
Okay, so she's using sound bites that I never use.
That we don't talk about ever.
Passport bro, ran through.
Women are useless.
Whatever, right? Useless. Yeah. I mean, women are promiscuous. I don't use the term ran through. That's her interpretation of it. But I mean, that's what promiscuity is, right? I mean, you can call it whatever you want. But this is where she goes sideways and is like, oh, guys like Rich are to blame. Like Daily Wire, here we go.
Exactly. I am so tired of seeing posts like this that are strategically phrased to incite anger amongst all of you. I've watched my male following go from excited and eager about dating to completely turned off by it, thanks to the toxic, addicted mindset that all women suck. Look, I get it. Some women suck. And I hear your frustrations about the norms we are trying to reverse. But I also know that there are amazing women who want masculine men and share your values. Posts like this are meant to fuel your rage and keep you hooked on an endless dopamine hit of validating your self-pity. I know the game, and if I wanted to, I could grow my following in a heartbeat by playing into it, but I'm not going to. I've watched my following shrink over the past year because I refuse to feed you hopelessness. This response couldn't have said it any better.
So she, I don't know if you guys know this, but she actually recently went to one of these fetish festivals, like a 304 festival, to report for the Daily Wire. There's an article on their website that I'd link somewhere else. But I just find this stuff fascinating. It's like take words that Rich says, then twist them around and shove more words in his mouth that he never said, and then use it to sort of leverage my definition of what I think is going wrong out there. And it's like, it's real funny because if you go look at the comments, here, I'll put it up on the screen again. Sorry, but if you look at the comments, there's a few people that I saw that were just like, this guy over here is asking, so who's the audience supposed to be for this content? What does she offer to male viewership? These women shouldn't be talking to men. They can't relate at all. And it's always simps. Like it's always, weak, soft guys that like prop up, this sort of Daily Wire sort of like gal content, like gal power sort of stuff. Her takes are very hit and miss. Where is when women start using the term toxic, I stop listening. Chops up the clip. feminist. She's a closet feminist. That's the other thing too. A gal like that, you get married to her and she wants to untie the knot. I guarantee she will use the full force of family law. I don't care how tradcon she wants to pretend to be or how Daily Wire she wants to all be. She will take you to the cleaners and destroy you using family court for sure. Oh, here's one. She claims to be a conservative, but she went to a damn fetish convention. She has zero credibility. It's always weird to me because Rich just says things that most males know to be true or stuff your dad talked about after you turned 18. Do your best, find your own way, and women will always be provided if you're successful. Anyway, it's nice to see guys, can see through it. This guy over here said, I've been following RC for a while. I've never once heard him say women suck. He just points out the pitfalls and how to avoid them. This is a case where she emotionalized what RC said, then personalized it. But you're going to get that with, people that try to ride off your good name, and then they sort of, flick mud at you because they want to use your content, your words for their own gain. I suppose. Yeah. But it is what it is.
Well, I've always said the easiest way to win an argument is to, completely fabricate what your opponent says. Like, that's the easiest way to win an argument is you just make up what they're saying and you completely discredit them.
Yeah, you see it all the time in politics.
Yeah. I mean, nowhere did we ever say, do you ever say anything like that? You've never said all women suck at this. I mean, it's just, again, it's you can be tired of it all you want, Billy. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of women masquerading as influencers and dating coaches. Like, you have the first damn clue about what men want or how to relate to men. She's a Pearl wannabe that never got the popularity or caught on the way she wanted. And all she is, like, women, they're just parrots. Women dating coaches are parrots. They don't actually understand what they're saying. They're just repeating it. They're just hearing it and they think it sounds good, or they're seeing other people's ears perk up and they go, oh, I should just say that and repeat the same 5 damn things that these guys are all saying. And those guys didn't get it out of a book. They got it out of actual going out into the world and experiencing women and going on dates and learning how relationships work. And you have this entire pool and substrata of men that by the thousands are experiencing the same thing from thousands of different women all over the world. I'll listen to those guys before I ever listen to a chick talk to me about dating or relationship advice.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.